So let's get to it. I'm really excited and happy that I was able to find the new Summer Wet and Wild. Um, it is. I hope this is not going to be another Spring Forward and another Gilded Age, because um, basically we had a huge storm. Well, first of all, my daughter had announced, because she works at Walgreens, that the collection came in. She put it up. 2 hours later, all the highlighters were gone, the powdered ones. Then I think she came back the next day or 2 days later. It might have been her day off, I'm not sure. But it was pretty much empty, the display. Since we had a huge storm here, our shipments were delayed. We had a huge storm. Same thing happened last April. We had a horrible thunderstorm, and everything got flooded. My brother got caught in it. His car got flooded. That was it. He lost his car. We were at the grocery store. We got stuck in the grocery store for over an hour because all the lights went out. Carts were blown everywhere, banged into our car, broke our lights. It was really bad. And this was just like that. It was a really bad storm, so the shipments were delayed. So I had an appointment for my son, and I was supposed to go, for my daughter, and I was supposed to go on Tuesday to the doctor. The Alvin Walgreens is really good. They get their stuff before anybody else. I got a shipment on Tuesday, and I was supposed to go on Tuesday, but we had postponed it until Thursday. So I called them Tuesday. Did you get this collection in? They said, oh, no, we don't have it. So I called them Wednesday. I said, okay, so did you get the shipment in? They said, we got shipments in, but we don't have it. So I had to go early Thursday morning, and I had a couple of appointments for my daughter out in Alvin. When I went to the Walgreens, they had it, and it was half gone. I was so mad. And the highlighters were gone. That's like they go like within hours of this display being put up, because supposedly it's a dupe for some other Wet n Wild highlighter that everybody loved, and Wet n Wild discontinued. So of course, I call all my Walgreens. Their shipments have been delayed, and they didn't get any in the shipments, and all the Walgreens around here, from Pearland to Clear Lake. So from here to my brother's house, it's still all a part of Houston, but it's about 20 Walgreens from here to there. I called about 10 of them. I know of 21. No, let me rephrase. I know of 20 Walgreens here in Houston, but I only frequent about 10 of them, and so none of them got them in. Not even the other two stores that always get them in. And so I called a store out in Clear Lake or Webster area, because I think it's like Pearland, Friendswood, Webster, Clear Lake, I think. So in that area I called, and one of them said, I just got a box of Wet n Wild, and I think this is what you're looking for. And I was like, I had to drop my son off to school, so that gets me halfway there. So that gets me halfway there when I drop off my son. So I said, look, I called from the school. I said, look, because the one by my son's school is really good. They get everything. They still have not gotten it in. So everybody's telling me we're going to get a huge displayer shipment this weekend from Friday to Saturday, so we'll have it. So most likely, they can't guarantee. So I went there, and I called from there, the one by my son's school, because they still hadn't gotten it in. I called the one out in El Camino off of Bay Area Boulevard, and they said they got the box in and they will wait for me before they put it out. So I said I could be there in 15 minutes. And so I got there within about 15-20 minutes, and she takes out the box and she says, I hope this is what you're looking for. And like a light shined on it, and the angel sang, and it was there. And it was the box. And so she had everything. So I looked through it really well, and at all the colors, and it came. Well, let me start off with, okay, so what I really wanted to do, and I'll tell you why I didn't in a minute. So they had 6 of the metallics. They had like a corally color. So they had like a corally color. They had like like 2 warm colors. They had 2 reds, a dark red and a light red. They had a purple and a hot pink, or maybe it was like coral and I don't know, but they had like, I wanted them all because I love my metallics. And now that this is drying on my lips, it is, I think it's like more of a velvet, because it's not like slippery like lip gloss. It does feel like it has more staying power. So maybe it's a semi-matte, or maybe it's a velvet. But I wanted to get all 6, but I couldn't. I'll tell you why in a minute. And so I got these 2. They had 2 of these highlighters, and upon closer look, they were both warm, but this one was more of a champagne-y, maybe I would say a champagne-y rose, or maybe like a champagne-y peach. And so I got the lighter one, which is Precious Petals. And supposedly, I don't know, I think this is the one that I think it was Nouveau Cheap who said that they this is a remake of one of the older ones that everybody loved and Wet n Wild discontinued. So I got this one. And by the way, before I forget, there's this huge sale this month that is on Walgreens. All makeup is buy one get one half price. But the problem that I find here in the few stores that I've been to in Texas is they don't let you do it with the new ones. And that really gets me upset, because there is no sign saying excludes limited edition or excludes seasonal. It just says all makeup, and I didn't get it. So I might have got more had they allowed me to do that. And sometimes I call the 800 number, and they put like points on my Walgreens card to make up for it. But they've done that to me a few times. They did it to me over the holidays, but over the holidays I was so busy preparing for my sister that I didn't even bother to call. And so they did it to me again, so I might give them a call. And usually they're pretty good about that. Well, we can't give you cash back, but we can put the points on your card, which is just as good. So just a heads up, your state might be good, your city might be good, your town might be good, but here in the Houston area, they're not good about that. Just a heads up. Anyway, and I guess it depends on where you go, because one girl I went to the one in Alvin, and they did it for her. The manager had to override and all that. So I guess it's, who you talk to or whatever, or which store. So anyway, moving on. So I'm not sure why they did this, but I wanted this more than anything because of this gorgeous packaging. Look at that. The collection is called Lost in the Wildflowers. Their theme this year is wild. I think the theme started sometime last year, but anyway. So they came out with these highlighter sticks. They actually, on the box, this is multi-purpose or multitasking or multifunction stick. It's an all-over stick. So you could use this any way you want. So, I guess you could use it as a highlighter under your brow, on your nose, on your cheeks. And, some people, they do it above their lip. And I tried and I just ruined my lipstick. But supposedly that's supposed to bring out your lips more. And now I got red lipstick on this. So, yeah, don't think I'm going to do that. But anyway, it's a highlighter stick. I also heard some people say, because I check out Nouveau Cheap and Instagram and all of that, and some people said that they used to have highlighting sticks and that they were very good. So I guess they are bringing back some of the stuff they used to have. So yeah, this was, some people, I get so mad, they open these up, they test them out. Come on, stop being nasty, people. Just hold it up to your skin. That's just so nasty for the next person. Especially with a limited edition collection, and you can't buy it. And sometimes some stores, they used to give you, I'll give it to you at a discount. Now they say, we'll just send it back and get credit. So that's nasty. Don't do that, people. Anyway, so, and then I wasn't sure if I was going to get this, but I just said, what the heck. I'll get the purple one, which is called Wild Violets. So the purple one here, okay, so the purple is called Indigo Your Own Way. Coming Up Roses. And then this one is called Marigold Round. And then the nail polish I got was Wild Violet. Now, looking through, I was going through some of my old pictures that I take, and I'm pretty sure they came out with the same colors they did now. It's a red. It's not even red. It's more like an orangey red, maybe like a bright corally red, like a very, very, a fuchsia, a lime green, and the purple one. And I'm pretty sure, looking through pictures, I was going through some of my pictures, and I noticed that it looks very similar to It might have been last year's collection of the or the year before the summer collection. It looks very similar, but I just got this one. I mean, they are nice bright colors. I don't see myself using the red too much. I don't see myself using the coral the corally red. I don't see myself using the fuchsia too much, but that lime green was really beautiful and bright. So like if you're into lime greens, I would suggest take this, because the one out in Alvin, that one was gone. It was like half gone. It's like a lot of these were just, all the highlighters were gone. They left the sticks. So anyway, the greens were gone first. The highlighters go first. So make sure if you know your store's putting these out, you really want to get there as soon as they put it out.